Hey everybody, I am jumping on to give you all of the details for, I don't know what I have in my hat here, mom life, probably some who knows what, probably some shake, maybe. But I'm jumping on to give you guys all the details for the upcoming 11-day detox. So we are kicking off on July 20th. So that is 1 week from tomorrow. So I want to give you all the details. You guys can ask any questions below. This recording will be left up. So if there's something you want to go back and maybe re-listen to, if there is somebody you think of that you want to have as an accountability partner or somebody to do this with you, you can jump back on. You could always add them to the page and tag them. And actually there's going to be a little prize giveaway for that as well. So I'll get to that. But I'm really excited because I think midsummer, this is a time we all kind of feel like we need a little bit of a reset, maybe a little bit more accountability. We have now been doing these challenges for well over 5 years. They've evolved and just really gotten better and better over time. And more specifically, since COVID hit, we've done shorter durations. So 5 days, 10 days, 11 days, 14 days. And that has kind of been the honey hole because I think we can all agree that sometimes longer term commitments, they can be a little bit harder to stay consistent with. So these really focused intentional days for 11 days is going to be really that sweet spot for all of us. And the content is going to be out of this world. The last few have been so good. Coming up, what we have for you guys in store, I'm so pumped for it and looking forward to it. So those of you who I don't know, I want to introduce myself. My name is Heather Godfrey. I have been, like I said, doing these challenges for a little over 5 years. I've been using Isagenix for 5 years. I've been in the fitness industry for a really long time. And I think most days, Isagenix has saved my life because I don't know what I would eat having a 3-year-old running out the door. Really, before I started, I was really big into fitness competitions, working out, of course. I owned a gym. I was out in the go all the time. And I think I just really put so much demand on my body. And I was more focused on the physical appearance versus what I was really nourishing my body with. So it left me just feeling depleted. I was having to take naps. I felt like almost nutrition controlled my life. And you maybe feel that way on many different areas as well, where you kind of do this up and down. I do really good, then I do really bad, then I do really good, really bad. And it was just always off and on in that extra stress where I just did not want that to control my life anymore. And then working with clients, trying to share with them on what to do was really a big struggle until Isagenix came in. Having something that is a simple system that we can follow a program, have this community, get the support, have the workouts, focus on mindset, goals. It's all those things that we really need. And it just helps find a balance because every single person, all of our bodies are going to respond a little bit different. Our energy demands are a little bit different. Our goals are a little bit different. But when we're together in a group and you have like-minded people who are encouraging each other, it's out of this world. There's nothing like it. So if you've never done a challenge before, I'm really excited for you to get the details. If you've done a challenge before, maybe you guys could share in the comments what your biggest takeaway, what your favorite part of the challenges are, maybe what your results have been, just so other people can see. I will say now, fast forward 5.5 years later with a 3-year-old, I feel like I'm probably busier than ever, sleeping less than ever, maybe a little bit more stressed, just keeping up with everything day to day. And I feel better. I feel like my energy is better. I have more control. It's foolproof. When you have your shakes, plug in a couple throughout the day, have some good healthy snacks that you're nourishing your body with. Supper is almost foolproof then. You throw in the intermittent fasting with those cleanse days, helps your body get that boost in the metabolism, really helps with fat burn, helps with inflammation, mental clarity, brain fog. Oh my gosh, I used to struggle with that. Like I said, it was I had to take naps. So having that has been so incredible because if you think about it, we have one life. We do not want our life to be controlled by that. When we can find something that gives us that balance, there's nothing like it. So I see a bunch of you guys jumping on. Thank you. If you guys did not hear, if you wouldn't mind sharing, if you've done challenges before, share what your biggest takeaways have been, what your results have been so other people can see and maybe get a little insight on that. So all the details, what you've been waiting for. So we start on July 20th. It is going to be 11 days. What we're going to do is follow the Isagenix 9-day system and really customize it to you. Because again, everybody's going to be a little bit different on what their goals are. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate the intermittent fast days with the cleanse support. So we're going to do 2 of those the first week, 2 of those the second week. This again is very customizable for you. You could do it one day. Some people are maybe going to do nightly. You don't even have to do the cleansing, but I'll tell you why it's such a great benefit. And there's going to be some people it's not going to be for, and I'll talk about that as well. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna incorporate the shake. So this is our meal replacement shake. There's a lot of really good content if you search this page on the quality of the shakes, how you use them, different recipes, all of that good stuff. So I won't spend a ton of time, but I will say I've tried a lot of shakes over the years, and having something that is so simple and convenient and full of so much nutrition. I never thought I would be somebody that would be like, I love shakes, like I'm all about shakes, but I am, because it's something that it replaces your meal, or it can replace a snack. So it's not like all you're gonna do is eat shakes. This is really just gonna be a complement to your whole food nutrition, because we still wanna get a lot of whole food, but this is nutrition packed in this form. 30-second one-handed meal. Make it, if you're busy in the morning, that's normally my like go-to time. I have a shake right away in the morning. And what you're gonna get, this one is the Isoline Pro. So this is 36 grams. We also have the Isoline, which is 24 grams of protein. It's a complete meal replacement. So you're gonna get carbs, fats, protein. That means it's gonna keep you full. It's gonna keep you satisfied and sustain you for a long time. So it's not like you're gonna have it and an hour later be hungry. So you're gonna have this 2 times throughout your day. Some people are opting to do 1. It's whatever works for you. I personally will do breakfast and lunch, or I'll do breakfast and like 3 p.m., kind of the afternoon snack. Are you like me? If you don't eat something in that time, you get home and you like eat supper as you're making supper. So technically you eat 2 suppers and then you're like, what did I just do? So that helps me control that, my late night snacking and second dinners. So we have those throughout the day, 2 of them. Get our good healthy snacks, have our meal. Maybe it's a lunch, maybe it's a dinner, maybe you have both lunch and dinner as whole food. We have a lot of different options we can share with what's gonna be the best protocol for you. Then every morning we have our Ionic Supreme. This is probably everybody's favorite product. Anybody else? Or like in your top 3 at least. So this is adaptogenic herbs. What it does is it helps our body combat stress. So if you think of working out, that's a stress on our body, an external stress. Even though it's really good for us, it's a stress. So this helps our body with the repair of that. And then also if we're having stress just, with life, like we all have stressful things that are gonna happen. That's something we can never avoid. It helps our body to combat that a little bit better and basically level us out. So it helps a lot with cortisol levels. So when our cortisol levels increase, a lot of times we can store midsection like belly fat. Helps with that. Mentally, you just feel so good. So everybody's called this, or like coined it as like happy juice, happy mommy juice, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that's something. And then the cleanse I talked about. So why you would want to do the cleanse. So what the cleanse does is it really helps our body. It's a cellular cleanse, by the way. So this is an important thing, because a lot of times people are like, can I go to work? Can I leave the house? Am I going to be strapped to the toilet? No, it's not that type of cleanse at all. What it is, it's a cellular cleanse. So it's going to help our body rid those toxins, which is going to help us to function more efficiently. If we can get a lot of that junk out and help our body with the detoxification process, we can absorb nutrition a lot better. That's when we're going to get rid of that brain fog, get more energy. It increases our human growth hormone, which is going to help our body to build more muscle, which in turn helps our body to burn more fat, which means our metabolism is boosted. And ultimately, that's what we want. I actually just did a metabolic test today, and it was such a great reminder of making sure that we're fueling our body. This is by no means like a quick fix. We say 11 days. It's by no means a quick fix, but it's that intention again, and getting our body that reset and making sure that we're nourishing it, not depriving it. So we're not like cutting calories. We're not depriving ourselves in any way, but if we're getting good nutrition in our body can do incredible things. So we're trying to avoid artificial colors, dyes, sweeteners, things that really they're caloric, like there's no nutrition to them. Okay, so we want to make sure that that's our focus, and we have a ton of recipes for that. So like in the challenge, again, I feel like challenge can kind of sound like a scary word, like, oh my gosh, what am I signing up for? It's not scary. Everybody really does what works for them. It's on their own pace. We have hundreds of people, I think over 600, maybe 700 now, that completed this last one. You can really engage in it as much as you want. You can sit back and just enjoy, but you're gonna get a lot of recipes, big time summer focus. So we know a lot of people are on boats, maybe camping, traveling, out on patios, restaurants a little bit more. So what are things that we can do to really prep cost effectively, that are efficient, family friendly? So there's tons of ideas for that. Healthy cocktails, all the important things that we need to make sure that we stay on top of. And then workout. So this is something, I know some gyms are just opening back up. Things have changed. Maybe you're not even a member at a gym. You do not have to be. We have several people from all over the US, incredible fitness professionals that are sharing their gifts, doing 20-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts. They're all through Facebook Live on our private page for the 11-day detox, and the recordings are left up from our previous ones. So you not only get the access for this upcoming 11 days, you're gonna get access to all of the previous ones. So we have Ninja Warrior workouts, boot camp, strength training, HIIT, yoga, PYO, core, so many different things that you are able to plug into and do at your convenience. So if you have a gym and you wanna do it there, great. You could do it in your living room. You could do it in your yards where your kids are running around. And again, they're really short and sweet. So it's something that you can fit in and make work around your schedule. And then we have a lot of accountability, a lot of support, because I think after being in the fitness industry for so long, that's what I've seen. And personally for myself as well, like we need that accountability. And that's where that 11 days comes in, because we have a point chart, something that you have to commit to. Like, I'm going to do these few things. And then when I'm done, I'm going to comment #done. That's saying to everybody, like, I did this, I followed along. So that's your accountability. And a big shout out to Patricia Elsmore. She won our last 11-day detox, and what she got was a custom Nike shoe design that she got to do herself. She got to order them. She put her birth date and then she put Fit for Life on the tongue of the shoe. So kind of a fun little treat to keep that motivation going. We are doing that again for this one. So the grand prize, if you do all the things on the point chart, your name gets entered in a drawing, and whoever gets drawn gets to go on and order what they want and customize their own shoes for them. Plus, we have a lot of other fun little prizes along the way. And a little prize for everybody who's tuning into this right now. All you have to do is tag somebody that you want as an accountability partner throughout this challenge. And what I'm going to do is send, we have the Berry Bellini. This is a natural energy drink. And then the citrus, a 2-pack. I'm going to draw on this page on Sunday, so a week from today, which is going to be July 19th. The winner, I'll draw 2 winners. And then you guys are each going to get sent this. You know what I'll do? I'll draw 2 winners. It's getting better. I'm in a really good mood today. 2 winners. You and the person you tagged are both going to get these. 2 of those. So 4 people total winning. So you can add somebody if they're not already in this page, tag them and say, hey, we should do this together. Or maybe it's somebody else in the page who's already been your accountability partner. But tag them and say, let's do this together. Let's commit. Because when we have somebody else with us, that's why I love group fitness classes. When we have somebody else that's going to meet us there, do this with us, we're held so much more accountability. So that is really the rundown. There is no risk. Everything that you order is your cost of entry to the challenge. So we don't charge anything additional. So you're literally getting all of these recipes from incredible ideas that people are sharing, all of these workouts, all the support, chances for the prizes. There is no charge. Your only charge is going to be what you order for products. And really what I'm going to recommend is you reach out to the person who invited you, and they can go into a little bit more detail on what your goals are, because we want to customize it to you. Everybody's going to be at a different starting point. And I'll say, like, I just get to be the messenger for this. There are so many people that contribute to make this what it is. And if somebody invited you to watch this, thank them, because it's changed their life in some way, shape, or form, and they thought of you for whatever reason. And we want it to be something that feels like a good fit for you. So any questions we can help answer or anything like that, let us know. And the packs, I want to just roughly explain. And again, reach out to the person who invited you, because they can really give you a full explanation of what comes with everything, so you get the best fit for your goals, for your budget. But we basically have 3 tiers. There's a top, a middle, and a bottom. So if somebody comes into the challenge, they want to start like with everything, it's going to give you a 30-day supply. It comes with enough to have 2 of the shakes per day. Comes with enough to do 4 of the deep cleanse days. On the cleanse days, we do intermittent fasting, but it's supported. So we have different cleanse support tools. You're going to get all the support tools that you need. You get a month's supply of the Ionic Supreme. You get the greens. You get the meal replacement bars, the protein crackers, which I love. You get the blender, which is super handy. You get the vitamins. So it's like the Mac Daddy. If you're like, I want to commit to this and really go all in, that's going to be our $20 per day pack. Then the middle one is very similar. It comes with like the shakes, the cleanse, the Ionic Supreme, the bars, the whey thins, the blender. You just don't get the vitamins and you don't get the greens. That one breaks down to about $13, $14 per day. And then we have a basic starter pack that's just going to give you the bare bones, the 3 things I talked about: shakes, cleanse, Ionics, and then what you need for your cleanse support. And that one's a $10 per day pack. So if you think about what are you currently spending on the 2 meals you would replace, you can kind of figure out your gauge of where you're at and see see, what you want to invest. There's no minimum. You just decide what works for you. You can always individually piece products together as well. So again, the person who invited you to the page, connect with them. They can go through your goals, explain the packs, 30-day money back guarantees. So it's something you can order. You can literally do the whole challenge. And if you're it doesn't feel like a good fit for me, you can return it. But I promise you what you will see and experience if you follow the program is life-changing. Just what we've seen so many people's results over all these years. I'm just so passionate about it. And I know so many other people who contribute to this are. So thank you for taking so much time plugging in. If you have somebody you want to do an accountability partner, tag them. I will draw Sunday the 19th. 2 winners. You and the person you tag are both going to get the 2 BS. Okay, have a great night, everybody. Bye.